stream, everyone. My name is Rob. This is my friend Isolation. We're gonna play some Dead by Daylight matches. If you like what you see, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss a video in the future. And if you are in the stream, shout out to me. I'll have some fun. Alright, let's get this party started. You know what, I got some blood points I can spend. Let me spend some blood points before we get started, dude. Huh?
How do you stream?
How do I stream?
Yeah, how do I do it?
You just you press the share button and go to broadcast settings and everything, and it should pop up. You have to link your channel to your YouTube channel though. Huh?
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, I just started streaming not too long ago, like a couple weeks ago. Justin helped me set it up. He walked me through it. Oh. It's gonna ask you if you're broadcasting for YouTube or Twitch. If your YouTube and everything is linked, then you just go to start broadcast. Hang on, I'd have to turn mine off in order to help you walk through yours. I don't have enough blood points. Dang it. That was bogus. Alrighty.
Are we gonna be here all day?
We're just waiting on my buddy, man.
That. Audio sharing settings, offers. It says I gotta press the share button, select broadcast game party. We'll link my Twitch also.
Well, I know if you do it to your Twitch, you can easily upload it to your YouTube. What are you doing, Boogie Butt? Out of nowhere. Come here. I thought I asked you to leave the cans alone. Stop messing with stuff over here. They are not toys. You have a crap load of toys back there that you can play with. Did you get it figured out?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Alright. Good goobly goo, man. It's only 11:30. Jeebus, it feels later than that. I need to get more blood points. Less than 500 blood points so I can get Medal of Man 2 pit purple. Let's see, 3 times 14 meters from the killer. So what is the one I have? 3 times 12 meters from the killer.
Okay, excellent.
You know, I was in a match the other day with my friend Dustin, dude. And we were both running Medal of Man. And we were against the hillbilly, and he was smacking everybody but me and Justin. He was making sure to hit us with the chainsaw so that our Medal of Man would never activate. Can we say pansy? I was working on the pig to level her up. I think I got her to like level 37 or something like that.
That's not bad.
Might not be that high. I know. Well, Ash is level 37. I may be getting confused. I know I got her pretty high though. She might be 20 something. I may not have made it to getting her teachable perks yet. The killer that I'm really going to be a pain in the butt with, like, trying to freaking play as and everything, and I'm going to suck so bad, is the nurse. Like, I hate playing as the Huntress, but I can get people. You know, I've gotten that achievement for Adept Huntress. I got Merciless Victory, using all of her add-on, or her unique perks. But I don't think I'm ever going to get that with the nurse, because the nurse sucks on console. I'm sorry, but she does.
Nurse does suck.
On PC, the nurse and the huntress they're the kings. But on console, Trapper, Michael, and Hillbilly are the ones that people love to use on the console.
Yeah.
On PC, the nurse is in a rank her own. Like, rank survivors 1 through 4, or rank killers 1 through 4 always use the nurse. Like, she is the top dog on PC.
Alright, we're broadcasting.
Well, look at there. You're broadcasting, I'm broadcasting. What's up, what's up?
I gotta play like this stuff? Like with no thing.
Your screen reduced a little bit? Yeah. That's how it is, bud.
We're gonna get auto hitting records.
people can chat with you on your stream.
Yeah, I ain't got nobody around here though, so.
Well, I don't either, but I mean, you know, if you get anyone watching or subscribing or whatever and they're watching you, they can talk to you over there. If they're subscribed and got the notifications turned on, they'll be able to, you know, they'll be notified whenever you go and do a live one, so they'll always know when you go live. And I say this, if you are listening to this and you do want to subscribe to a channel, always turn on the notifications, because when they go live, you may not have to sit through the whole live stream, because sometimes they could be over an hour, 2 hours, or 20 minutes. You never know. But you can at least like pop in, say hello, how's it going, you know, talk to them for a minute, and then pop back off if that's what you need to do. I do that with Mario. I like Mario's stream on Facebook, and he does Facebook Live. He's a really cool Dead by Daylight streamer, and I'll pop on there and talk to him for about 5-10 minutes and then pop off.
I'm gonna get through for like 30 minutes, then I'm gonna hop off and get back on.
You gonna go pick up your mustard?
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm not sure if that's what you said, dude, but that's what it sounded like. That you said I gotta go get my mustard.
M-U-S-T-E-R. It's like attendance.
Mm-hmm. It sounded like you said mustard, like a condiment for a sandwich. Well, Justin should be on. Like I said, he usually gets on about
Ooh, a round envelope, I like it.
Yeah, that was me. What up?
Thanks, G.
G? What is this? Return to the Mac? Nah, but Justin usually gets on about 3 o'clock his time. That's about 1 o'clock for me. So I don't know where he lives, but he lives on the central time zone apparently, because he's 2 hours behind me, or ahead of me. I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm right with you. I'm at 11:40 right now, right?
Yeah. It feels later than that, man. Like it really does. Then again, when you're in Arizona, there's so much freaking sun, it seems like the whole day has been gone and it's still up.
Alright.
Is that you? Okay, that was horse crap, man. It let you run before it let me run. That was bull. I hope it's a spirit and she comes and cracks your head in, man.
That's messed up.
It is Michael and he's looking right at you. But he did not see me though.
You ain't stalking me, G, sorry.
Oh, he wants to bad. Don't bring him back over here.
Circling, you ain't gonna stalk me.
Oh, he's stalking you little by little, man. That's how Michael works. Ah, dude.
Oh, no. You motherfucker.
Have you seen the little meme on Facebook? It says, my friend who just got the game. I don't know what's wrong with Michael. I've been sitting here teabagging him for like 3 minutes. He hasn't done anything. Me? You what? That was another one on there too. Me, here's Michael's theme music playing for Tier 3.
Michael, where you at? Come on, let's chill. Just relax.
He heard the generator that I was working on. He's making sure I don't get it repaired. Dude, he came over here to the generator that we were on. He didn't see me. I was crouched behind a rock. Bing! He He's gotta be mad, dude. Oh, he's definitely mad. He is so mad, dude. Wow, we're screwed.
He's running. Stop running.
We're screwed, we're screwed, we're screwed. You were a one pop. Oh, and you were right on the hook, man. Oh, shoot.
He's still in tier 2, watch out.
He's still in tier 3, yeah, I know.
Tier 3, my bad.
Is he still over by you?
No, he left.
Did he really?
He's on somebody else.
Okay, so you don't hear his heartbeat?
No, he's not here, don't worry. He's chasing
Alright.
somebody else.
I got you. I got you. You got self-heal?
Yep.
Ugh. Wait, come over here. I'll get you healed up. Don't waste your med kit and stuff.
It's already almost gone anyway.
Dude, I cannot believe I walked certain. Dude, you've got to see what was going on between he and I. Like, you'll have to watch my stream at like minute 14 and keep watching. Because that had to be the craziest thing ever, man.
Hop back on the chin over here.
Oh, crap. He's like right in front of me. Hang on. He does not see me. He is stalking someone else. I will come to you with this generator over here. Let's see if we can pop it. Unfortunately, though, that other chick that's over there, dude, she let him get it again. What'd you get out of the toolbox?
Yellow toolbox.
Really? I'm using the yellow toolbox. What's up? What's up? What's up? So I got a question, dude. If he levels up to tier 3, if he levels up to tier 3 and he hits us with that, does that count as a basic attack for Metal of Man?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Are you getting the door?
Indeed I am. He's not even here. I'm gonna get this door.
Oh, thank God. He hooked them before you got the door open, just in case he's running Blood Warden.
Can we open it?
Yeah.
Like open?
No. Get it to like 99%. We're gonna wait for his freaking Evil Within to go down, and we're gonna try and get that dude off the hook.
I'm exposed right now.
We all are, dude. I found the hatch!
Oh, okay.
Who has the key? I found the goddamn hatch, man. Are you with me going for it? No, dude, he's stalking right now. He is camping this person.
Okay. I'm going away. Nope, not happening.
Oh, whoa. Jane was over here trying.
I'm gonna die.
No, don't worry about it, dude. He left Jane alone. He's making sure he gets at least one.
Well, that one's open over there.
Unless you want to let's try and teammate this thing.
Nah, fuck it. If we do that, one of us will die.
Okay. I'm sorry, dude, but we're gone, man. I'm like super sorry.
Push the hatch. Yeah, I'm gonna push the hatch.
Oh, you got a key? Dude, he got off the hook.
Ooh, I'm gonna go open this gate.
Wait.
I'm not gonna open it. I'm gonna stand by it. Come on, not you. Come on.
They can't see you.
Come on. We can't.
I should have went and opened this other gate. They're over here trying to get this other gate open.
Can I help him?
Hang on, he's after Jane. She just 360s the crap out of him, man.
I'm gonna go heal this guy.
Oh! She stunned him! Run him away from the hat, or the door. I will get it open if you will get him away from the door!
Is he stalking? Oh, that's Michael.
Does he see you?
Yeah, he's on me.
Go get that door, I'll get this one.
I can't, I'm gonna die. I'm
All doors are open. How many times have you been hooked?
Once. He's gonna cramp though. Oh, he left. Wait.
Go! You can run this way too, man! I got this one open too!
I got this one. I'm in. I got it.
Go! Get out! I'm gonna make sure everybody gets out. Go. Are you going?
I'm out. I'm good.
It does not say any of you are out. Oh, he got her! I'm gone.
I feel bad.
Yeah, that really sucked. What's up, Catherine? Welcome to the stream. Ah, that sucked, dude. I think that was her first time on the hook, too. But he's getting reported, man. I mean, he was camping Adam to where nobody could get over there and do anything. Let's see what he was running. Because if he was running barbecue and chili and camping, and he was! You trash piece of crap, man!
They're just calling.
What?
Brace Lucky Booker.
He was I hate people to do that, man. They run barbecue and chili and then they want to camp. That is like the stupidest thing ever.
Damn, dude.
Alright, so wait, you're not playing another one? You're gonna go get your mustard?
No, I have one more.
One more? Eleanor, will you please drink your juice? Your juice is right here. Come drink it. This game is so crazy.
Groovy.
Alright, are you sending invite or me?
I got it.
Alright, I don't know what rank you are. I'm rank 10, so... I got to keep my yellow toolbox. No, not that one. This one. Yeah. Drink your juice. Thank you. Good girl. Alrighty. For the record, to those that are watching, this is Dead by Daylight. Great game. Released on PC first, then a year later they released it on console for PlayStation 4 and Xbox.
What now?
I don't know if they have one for Switch yet. I do know that they're in the works of making one for mobile. Hey, do you want to go to Springwood?
That's fine.
We can either go Springwood, Haddonfield, Leary's Memorial, the game, Backwater Swamp, the ski resort, or Crotus Pren.
Oh, I really like Crotus Pren.
Alright, so we'll go Crotus Pren. Hopefully we get the actual Crotus Pren Asylum and not the dang clown map. I still think that was stupid, man. They said we were getting new maps, a new map with the clown and a new map with the plague, and all it was it's still Red Forest and Crotus Pren. It's just they added a little circus area on Crotus Pren for the clown, and they added a cathedral in the middle of Red Forest instead of the frickin' Mother's Den.
Damn.
But it's still the same dang map, man. And what are they gonna do next for if they do a release for the Scream chapter with Ghostface? They're just gonna spruce up Leary's Memorial and add something in there for him. I mean, seriously, it's stupid. If you're gonna give us a new map, give us a new map, not add some stuff into a map we already have. Am I the only one who feels a little outraged by that?
That was pretty stupid.
Cool. I'm not the only one. I think my friend Justin would agree too. For the record, well, Catherine, you're the only one in here. You guys are gonna hear me like slurping ramen noodles because it's my lunch and I haven't eaten yet.
That's cute.
I'm freaking hungry. I should really eat these with my glasses off, because then I get a mess on my freaking glasses. Oh, great. The killer's running something he does not want to lose. Hey, Eleanor. Can you go throw to some trash for Daddy, please? Trash. Yeah? Wait, would you stop climbing over the arm of the chair? I'm gonna spank you. Stop doing that. Mommy and I have told you that you do not climb over the arm of the chair. That's a good way to fall. Yeah, I know there's a lot of sodium in them, but when you're working on a budget, you kind of have to do whatever you can to eat, you know?
Hey, man. Whatever you do.
Everybody would be really pissed off if they found out how much sodium no, you're not doing that. Leave the chair where I have it. You are not jumping over this chair's arm, like, over and over and over. You can run back there and cry all you want. You're not jumping over the arm of the chair. No, as far as sodium, I eat the ramen noodles and Vienna sausages. Not at the same time,
Yeah,
but
that's a little, it's a good combo.
within the course of a day, you know, I usually have the Vienna sausages and the ramen. I don't know if there's a circus at the other corner. I don't think there is.
Brewing. Ready for this hunt again?
You know what? Which way are you going? Left or right around the map?
I don't know, I hear the killer, I don't like it.
Well, if the killer came right over to you in that general area, maybe the hex is over there. Oh, great. She could have multiple hexes. Oh, I see her too. Creepy little... Oh, I see where where she just trapped.
Oh my god, I found the hex. She's on me. It's done.
There's a hex over here, right?
Trapped around the spot. I can't see it, like specifically, but she trapped around the spot. Yes.
Ah, she's on me. Yep. Got her again. Yeah, I don't see how she was able to do that, man, because, like, usually you're able to freaking jump back over it, you know what I mean? Alright, that's fine, dude. I don't mind going on the hook. Did you find that ruin yet, dude? Alright, she's trapping me up. Right here. Oh, she's, somebody just offset one of her traps. And she just found him in a locker.
That's me.
Oh, you dummy.
I just want to find it.
No, 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 no! Dude, I thought she was gonna freaking, offset the trap. I'm gonna heal up real quick, dude. Did she trap you?
Yeah.
I got one more hit, my Metal Man will be activated. Yeah, this is a fun game, Catherine. It really is. Some people don't like it because they don't like the mechanics of it, but I love it because of the intensity and the craziness of it. Is somebody coming for you, dude? Because I'm on the other side of the map.
Yeah, this guy got me. This has got me.
Alright, man.
Bro, get me.
Alright, I know she trapped up over here. There's a dull totem right here. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna break the dull totem just in case she's running no-ed. But then I'm gonna check the main building. Whoever it is playing this hag, she actually is really good. She's not camping. She's not tunneling really. But yeah, she is laying her traps in random spots. Really? Again, dude?
I'm trying my best. She's just, you know, bitch. She's really good. It's just that. So brought her over here.
Somebody coming for you? You need me to come and get you?
Yeah, nobody's coming.
I hear her music, but I don't know where she is.
You guys are all on the second floor.
Dude, I jumped out right in front of her! Ah! Oh, I just found her totem. It's right there where you are, buddy.
This guy needs to come now. It's not like a trap.
I can't come and get you right now. She knows that we know where her totem is now, though. Crap. If you can lead her away from there, I'll heal up and I'll get back over there and get the totem. My Metal of Man is activated now. Go get the totem. She's gonna come over here for it though, dude. Four, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, you got it. I didn't know you were going. I know you got it.
I done stunned her like 3 times, man. I know she's mad at me. She's really gonna be mad at me here in a minute, though. Because there is my Metal of Man. Let's go, baby.
She placed a trap on that door. It's not right there. I can check.
That's fine. She's about to be really... No, she's about to be really pissed off, man. Oh! Metal Man active, and I hit her with the dang pallet. Dude!
I'm at 50% on the gym.
I didn't get her that time, though. Dude, I freaking made her so mad, man. Oh, I might actually wiggle free. Come on. Come on. No hook. No hook. Oh, I was right there! Oh, I was almost off the dang wiggle, man. I stunned her like 5 or 6 times, man. Oh, she's gonna make sure that I don't get off of here. She's gonna camp me. You see where all her traps are at? She's after Kate. Nope, she's coming back. Wow, she wants to make sure that I'm gone, man. She is getting reported now. She was doing so fine until she did this crap. Hang on. Oh my god! Dude, she got me with no borrow time. That's a report right there, man. And they're getting reported so bad for that right there. Just because I stunned them so bad. Like, they got so mad that they wanted to make sure I was gone. That's stupid, Mom. Just because I outplayed you does not mean that you can tunnel and camp me. I'm gonna send them a message, too, if it'll let me. Like, if their thing is set up to where I can do it. Alright, so my, Catherine, if you're hearing this, it's... Dude, you could go and watch the stream, man. I freaking stunned her every freaking chance, man. And the only reason why she got me was because I messed up on that last stun. Dude. Who opened the door? Run! That's not the one that was opened. Yeah, it is.
Yes.
That dude did not know how to use the flashlight. She Kobe'd! She Kobe'd! Oh wait, she didn't Kobe, she had deliverance, never mind.
Oh, okay. Okay, I gotta hop a little bit, but I'll be back in like 30 minutes. No.
Oh, the hag can teleport to any phantasm trap in the level.
Oh shit. she had the food. I'll be back around 1:30 or so. A little bit before 1:30.
All right, man. I'm still gonna be on my stream, so yeah.
Okay. I'll come back and I'll start streaming again.
Make sure you turn yours off, dude. Well, you can either turn it off or you can leave the game. Either one.
I'll turn it off.
What now?
I'll just not invite you. Just play some killer rounds. I'll be back in a little bit.
Oh, that's fine, dude. I'm gonna go play as the Huntress, and I need to get some hatchet shots.
Alright, appreciate it. I'll see you later.
Alright, man. Level 38. Really? There's my better. Uh-huh. Great. Alright. So we're gonna swap over to killers. Switch over to the Huntress. She's level 15. Good and Murmur. Hex Lullaby. Thrill of the Hunt. Okay, so... I don't have very much for her. Alright. Alright, let's see if I can hit 4 people with the hatchet throws. So how's your day going, Catherine? Yeah, I got my housework done earlier. I did the dishes, took out the trash. I had a little bit of a time later on in the morning trying to find our second cat because she was hiding pretty well. She's a new kitty, so... But I wanted to make sure she wasn't hidden somewhere where she would get stuck and can't get out. Really? 2 people leave and they just got in here? What the crap, man? The Totem Killer. Good name, Jeff. Yeah, Catherine, you can actually... you might be able to find this game on the PlayStation Network, PlayStation Store, I mean. You have to have PlayStation Network to play this because it is an online game, and most online games now require networking services. But I think they still have it on the PlayStation Store for like $11, or at least it was when it was, wow, Autohaven, Macmillan. We're probably going to Autohaven since both of those stack together. Lovely. But it was on the store for like $11.99 a few weeks ago. It might still be there for the same price. If not, then I think they only sell the special edition now, which gives you 2 extra killers and 2 extra survivors. to where you get all the killers that you'll get with that is the Trapper, the Hillbilly, the Nurse, the Wraith, the Doctor, and the Hag. And the survivors you get is Dwight, Claudette, Meg, Jake, Fing Min, and Ace Visconti. And then after that, you have to buy each chapter separately, which most of them have their own survivor and their own killer. Like the Nightmare chapter has Freddy and Quentin Smith, and then the Halloween chapter has Michael Myers and Laurie. But then there's the Cannibal chapter, which is just Leatherface. And then they also have Ash from The Evil Dead, which was also released by himself. Oh, that was crazy. Really? Gotcha. Refill my hatchets. Seriously? I guess everybody wants to come right here and play in the basement. Yeah, I guess everybody really wanted to play in the basement, man. Oh, that was horse crap right there, man. That was just stupid. Well, the hatch was right there. He was able to leave through the hatch. However, I almost had all of them down there in the basement. No, you get to choose. Hang on and I'll show you. I told her to put that in the trash. She threw it in the sink. Crazy butt. Alright, so when you're on the lobby screen, this is your main home screen right here. This here gives you help and tutorials. You can even play as a survivor or a killer to teach you how to play as both. You get free blood points to do it. Just follow what they tell you to do. You can survive with friends, which means you and up to 3 other friends can play against a random killer. You can play kill your friends, which one of you is the killer. Whoever starts the lobby is the killer. And the other ones are survivors. You can have 1 to 4 people Whereas here, you have to have 4 friends, or if you only have you or 2, or if you have you and one other person, you're going to get joined into a lobby with 2 randoms. You have to have 4 survivors in this mode, or this mode. This mode here is just you having fun with your friends. No blood points are awarded. You'll get blood points in the match, but they don't actually stick. When you get back out to this screen, you didn't get any extra blood points. If you want to play as a killer, you go here. You choose which killer you want, like so. You come up here, you pick on your killers. Trapper, the Wraith. Here, I'll click on them so you can see them. You have the Trapper, the Wraith, the Hillbilly, the Nurse, the Hag. Oh, I skipped one. The Doctor, the Shape, aka Michael Myers, the Huntress, the Cannibal, which is also Leatherface, the Nightmare, Freddy. This one is based off of the 2009 or 2011 remake, whichever year it was, I can't remember. This is not Robert Englund's Freddy, it's the other one. You have the Pig from Saw, which is technically Amanda, because it's a she. Then you have the Clown, the Spirit, Legion, which with Legion you can choose if you want to be male or female. By the body types, like so. They have different outfits for the Legion, just like they have for other killers and everything as well. And then this is the newest killer that we've had so far, is the Plague. Every killer that you see here is paid DLC, except for these 4, these 2. These are included in the special edition, and the Huntress was a free chapter. Now, if you want to play as a survivor, you have to come back out here, and here's your survivors. Dwight, Meg, Claudette, Jake, Nia, Ace, and Fing are all part of the special edition. These are the 2 extra killers that you get to go with the Doctor and the Hag. Lori is with the Halloween chapter with Michael. David is a free character that you get with the Lullaby chapter with the Huntress. Quentin Smith comes with Freddy. Detective Tapp comes with the Pig. Kate Dennison is with the Clown. Adam is with the Spirit. Jeff came with Legion. Jane came with the Plague. And Ash came with by himself. He wasn't like included in a full chapter, it was just him. You can customize your characters if you have the outfits for them, like for instance with Fing Min. Her original outfit that she wears, she starts with like this hairstyle, this shirt, and these pants, but you can change her into different this is another one of her regular styles that she had. So each character usually starts with 2 outfits. However, my wife and I, we like this outfit. We busted our butt to get that one too during a special event. You can still buy it off of the store, which is right here. Lets you buy different outfits and stuff like that for everyone. All you gotta do is just go to the characters, click on them, and it'll have whatever you don't have already right here. Some of them take Ulrich cells, which are the yellow, and it costs money to get those. I think it's like $10 gets you 1,000 Ulrich cells. The shards, I don't think they have a way to buy shards. I'm not sure. On the store. Oh, hang on. Let me see. Featured. Yeah, I don't think they have a way to buy shards. You can get shards by playing the game. Different matches and what you do give you your stuff. However, with this game, you need perks. So, like for instance, and this little button right here lets you switch between survivor and killer at will. So let's see here. Like for the Doctor, you go right here to loadout, and you can select what kind of add-ons you want to run. Like for instance, this one, survivors within Madness Tier 3, tier out of 3, gain the following affliction when a chase begins. Survivors perceive the red stain and terror radius as though the doctor were right behind them for a duration of 8 and 16 seconds. So that's basically like, I think that's supposed to be tier 2 or tier 3 is 8 and 16 seconds. The doctor shares in the patient's madness in order to see the illusionary red stain. Increases your shock therapy attack range by 25%, which means I can shock people 25% further away. Then you can do offerings and stuff like that. Some of them are mat specific, like this. Some of them are for the hooks, blood points for devious, brutality, hunting, all that kind of stuff. You also have Moris. Only the killers have Moris. This one is a specific one that grants the ability to kill the last survivor by your hand. So like, if I downed everybody and all 3 people, or the first 3 people have been hooked and sacrificed, and I downed the last person, they're right in front of me, I don't have to sacrifice them on the hook. I can just kill them with my bare hands. There's a green one that lets you kill any survivor, at least one survivor that you've hooked at least once, but it only works one time. Like, you can only do it to one person, the rest of them have to be hooked. But then there's a pink Mori. I think it's called the Ebony Memento Mori. It allows you to kill all survivors that have been hooked by your hand. So the key point in that is to make sure everyone's been hooked before you start killing. But different perks do different things. Like Bitter Murmur, each time a generator is fully repaired, survivors within 16 meters of the completed generator will be revealed for 5 seconds. When the last generator is fully repaired, all the survivors are revealed for 7 seconds, whether they're near the generator or not. Hex Ruin makes it to where every time they hit a skill check, which you've seen me do the skill checks, a little bar that comes up, and I have to press L1 for it. If they hit it in the grayed out area, it regresses the generator 5%, so they make no progress. And even if they hit a great skill check, it's 0% progress. So basically they stopped it from regressing, but it doesn't go forward either. No one escapes death. This is what we call NOED. Once the exit gates are powered, as long as there is a dull totem left on the map, this is active, which means all survivors suffer the exposed status effect, so you can one-shot anybody, whether they're healthy or injured. Doesn't matter, they're going down with one hit. And then Barbecue and Chili. This is the one that I get mad about when people run this perk and they camp. Because what Barbecue and Chili does, each time that a survivor is hooked for the first time, gain 25%. But right there it says, after hooking a survivor, all other survivors' auras are revealed to you for 4 seconds when they are further than 40 meters from the hook. So as long as they're not standing within 40 meters of where you hooked them, you can see them across the map to find out where everyone is. So for you to camp someone while running Barbecue and Chili, you are the lowest of low. It's just stupid. There is no point in doing it. And survivors also have perks that help them out. Like for instance, oh, I prestiged her, so all of her stuff is in here. Alright, I gotta choose a different one. Here, I'll show you Dwight. I got some good perks on him. For Dwight, I have Self-Care, which is one that works for everybody. But in order to get that, you have to level Claudette up to the right level and unlock it in her blood web for it to be unlocked in everyone's blood web. And what it does is it unlocks the ability to heal yourself without a healing item, but it lets you heal at 50% the normal healing speed. So it's slower, but you don't have to worry about, oh my god, I don't have a health kit, so I'm gonna die if I need someone to heal me. Because without this, you have to find someone else to heal you, or you have to find a med kit to heal yourself. Aftercare, you see the aura of every survivor that you rescue from a hook or rescues you from a hook, you complete a healing action on, or completes a healing action on you. They also see your aura. So what this does is if I get someone off of the hook, or I heal them, I can see where they are at all times across the map, and they can see me. This occurs for up to 3 survivors, so I've got the best one, which means I can see everyone and they can all see me. They can't see each other though. They can only see me, but I can see them. All of the effects of this perk are reset when I'm hooked by the killer. So like if I get thrown on the hook, it resets it and I have to get unhooked and heal and everything to get it back. Prove thyself. For every other survivor working on a generator within 4-meter range, gain 10% repair speed bonus. This same bonus is also applied to all other survivors within range. Gain 100% more bonus points for co-op action. Survivors can only be affected by one prove thyself effect at a time. There's debate as to whether or not this one actually does anything. I found that it does, but a friend of mine named Justin says that it doesn't really do anything. And then this right here, to me, is probably one of the greatest perks in this game other than self-care. Getting close to the killer fills you with determination. For each 15 seconds you're standing within the killer terror radius and not in a chase, you gain a token up to a maximum of 4 tokens. When Stakeout has at least 1 token, good skill checks are considered great skill checks and consume 1 token. Now, it tells you all of that. So basically, if they are running that Hex Ruin, which makes it to where we can't progress the generator, this is the perk to use against it. If you're in the killer's radius and they don't know where you are, stay there as long as you can. Get your maximum tokens up, and then when you go back to the generator that's hexed, well, they're all hexed, but if the hex hasn't been broken, you can use this and you can hit the great or the good skill check, and it counts as a great skill check. So you're not progressing it further, but you are keeping it from regressing. Also, this perk actually has a counter. So like whenever you're in the game, a little meter on the perk starts counting down to count for your seconds. So what that actually does is it lets you know, hey, you're within the killer's terror radius and they're somewhere near you, so be careful. So like at the beginning of the game, it lets you know the killer's on his way over to you, so move. It's like a warning. It's really awesome. I love that perk right there. My friend, he runs this, Spine Chill. Get notified when the killer is looking directly in your direction and standing within a 36-meter range. While Spine Chill is active, skill check trigger odds are increased by 10%. With success zones reduced by 10%. While Spine Chill is active, your repair, heal, and sabotage speeds are increased by 6%. So he runs that because the killer has to be looking at him and it'll go off and he knows that they're near him within a 36-meter range. But this works for everything. Even Freddy, like, he's invisible and he's in his own world, but when his song starts playing, it starts counting down. So sorry for all the crazy talking, explaining all the perks, but there's your perks. Well, some of them. There's other perks that work for different things. You just really have to find the perks that work for you. The best way to do it, though, is if you have friends that are playing, you can go to Kill Your Friends. I'll show you this real quick. This is the best way to find out what perks work for you. You come in here. Alright, so I don't have any friends on that can play. But with the loadout, I have it set to where all perks, all add-ons, all offerings are unlocked. So therefore, you can see all of the perks. Purples, greens, all of them. And then when you go to the add-ons for the killer, and it's for the survivors too, all of that is open. And then here is the Ebony Memento Mori I was telling you about. Grants the ability to hook all survivors who have been hooked by your hand during the next trial. So you can, this is like the best way to do it, to mess with your friends and see which perks work for you, is to play it like this. Kill your friends. That way you have a friend that's playing as a killer and you're not having to worry about, are they going to BM me? Are they going to camp me? Can I figure out how I like this game or not? So you go to Kill Your Friends and do it that way. And you can run whatever perks you want, whatever offerings you want to find out what works for you. And then once you have done that, I'm not sure if you can still hear me. Hopefully you can. But once you've done that, you can go to your like here to your blood web. So like say for instance you feel that running play with your food as a killer, which by the way that is a Michael Myers perk. You have to unlock that by playing Michael Myers to get it to unlock in everyone else's. But if you like this perk better and it shows up in your blood web, usually there's 2 perks. Play with your food, and right here is monitor abuse. You can always tell the perks because they'll have a little pip beside it. You see the little pips right there to the right hand side? There's 1 on play with your food, and then there's 3 on this one here. If it has a pip, it's a perk. Now, here's why I tell you, figure out which one you want, which ones you like. Because if I go ahead and go all the way to this one, the entity is going to show up and take that one. You can only get 1 perk per blood web. It will not allow you to get 2. But it's a big blood web. Other blood webs are not as big. Like for instance, let me find a lower level. Clown. My doctor is level 50. This is a level 10 blood web, generally. Alright, so you see there's Unrelenting, and there's Deerstalker. I do not like Unrelenting, so I'm probably going to level to get to here. However, if I want all this, as much stuff in the blood web as I can, I'm going to go here, here, and then I'm going to start here, and then I'm going to go around to get whatever I want, because once I grab that perk, the entity's going to come and take that one and start taking stuff off of the board. But if I go at the last minute, see, like, here, I'll show you. Alright, so I do this. Alright, so the entity is here, right? But I got a bunch of stuff. I want this. He'll take that. I'll take this. He takes that. However, please be a crappy one. Oh, this one only has 1 perk. If I had went directly for the Deerstalker, you seen how I was able to get so many things before getting the Deerstalker? If I had went directly to it, the entity would have come and got the other one and taken more stuff off of my board. So you want to make it to where the perk is the next thing that you grab, but that you can still go and get the other stuff before the entity starts taking crap from you. And that's how you level up. Once you get to level 50, you can prestige, which as you see right here that I'm on right now, it's prestige 1. For the killers, it goes in this order, mostly. The weapon is bloodied, because the original weapon for Michael looked like this. It was just a regular blade. But when you prestige him, you get an option for a bloody weapon. Now the next one that I'll get, they'll give me bloody overalls. And then after that, I get a bloody mask. So it goes weapon, torso, head. Whereas for the survivors, it goes torso, legs, head. Except for Ash. For some reason, Ash gets torso, legs, and hand. Because he's, you know, his hand is all messed up and it's actually a fake hand. So his head is included with his torso. So when you prestige his torso, you get the bloody head as well. But everyone else, the head comes last. And to show you what a Prestige 3 survivor would generally look like, I have one. This is Detective Tap. Prestige 3 times. Super bloody. From head to toe. Whereas a Prestige 1, get the torso. However, it only prestiges one of the 2 original outfits. This was the outfit that I was wearing when I prestige Feng Min, but it did not become bloody. It was actually, let me see, her customization. This shirt is the one that got bloodied. You see how that one's not bloody, but then we go over to this one and that one is. So it chooses one of the 2 originals. Otherwise, you'd be able to prestige and bloody any outfit that you bought off of the item shop. And I guess they don't like us doing that. However, with the killers, there is generally only 1 outfit that will be bloodied, and it's one of their originals. And also, the licensed characters cannot be customized yet. They are releasing some customization outfits for the pig, but as far as right now, the pig, Freddy, Leatherface, and Michael cannot be customized. It is only the 1 outfit, the 1 hat, the 1 glove or weapon. And for the survivors, I think it's Lori, Detective Tap, Quentin Smith, I think that's it. I think those are the only 3 survivors that can't really be customized. Like, see, for instance, the survivors all have 2 outfits. So, like for here, you know, these are his originals. And he has 2 pairs of original pants. But that's it. And 2 heads, 2 different heads, like with or without a hat. Lori is the same way, I think. She has 2 outfits, but I think her head is the same no matter what. I think she only has 1 head optimization. Nope, she has 2. You can either do that or do this. Then she has 2 shirts, 2 pairs of pants. Quentin is the same way, because all survivors are allowed to have 2 outfits. However, Ash is the first licensed survivor that has a crap load of customizations. Well, not a crap load. Alright, so he has his 2 original outfits, and then you can put him in the water trash outfit or the working for the weekend outfit. Other than that, his 2 originals are the one he's in right now. You can use this hand or this hand. His shirt, he only has 1 shirt and 1 pair of pants. But he has 2 customization outfits that you can get in the item shop. So yeah. It can be a little hectic trying to figure everything out, but for the most part this game is very fun. It's very exciting, very intense, and it will keep you on the edge of your seat. For me anyway. I get a thrill, you know, with like looping a killer or, you know, making a killer go crazy. But it is what it is.
Oh, what now?
Alright, so points. Let's see if I can work my way inward. Not that. Not that. You're not taking my Medal of Man. I'll take that. That. And I'm out of points. So now my Medal of Man is the best one there is, 60 meters. Well, you can replay this video, like go back to like 54 minutes or whatever. You can have him watch it to try and understand the perks and stuff as well. So now I'm sure you saw like right here on the killer it said power, and then it had add-ons and offering. It's because a killer's power cannot be taken away. They have their own unique powers that let them do certain things. Well, let's see if I can do this for you, because all the survivors, they have their own unique perks, but as far as like items, add-ons, and offerings, they all do the same. The killers are the only ones that actually change. So, like for instance, we will go and I'll show you the trapper. His power is bear trap. He can set bear traps on the ground, and if you run across them, you get trapped. The sabotage bear traps automatically respawn after 3 minutes. So if you sabotage one, it's off of the map for a while, but it will come back after 3 minutes. But for him, he sets them in random locations. You run through them, you're caught. You got to try and escape before he gets back to you. Or a survivor can help you get out of it so that you can keep going. But depending on what add-on he's running, if you get out of it yourself, if he's running the right add-on, it could put you in a dying state. The Wraith. The Wraith has a Wailing Bell. It grants him near total invisibility. You can see him off in the distance if you're lucky enough to catch him. You can see his silhouette moving. But other than that, you wouldn't be able to see him until he's right up on you and coming out of it. You can actually see him coming out of the bell. But timing it right, you can scare people. He has no terror radius when he's invisible, unless he's running an add-on that gets rid of that. The Hillbilly uses a chainsaw, as you see in his hand right here. I'm not going to go to the loadout, I'm just going to explain it. He uses a chainsaw that he can power up, and he can cover almost the entire map from one corner to the next, running in a straight line. He can use add-ons that improve the mobility to where he can turn a little bit, but it's not great mobility. But if he hits you with the chainsaw, it is one hit, you're automatically in a dying state. That's why he has a chainsaw, but he also has a hammer, because he can hit you with the hammer, and it takes 2 hits to take you down. But that chainsaw is a 1 hit, you're gone. The nurse has blink, and her blink allows her to teleport from not teleport, she blinks from one point to the next, and it lets her go a certain distance. She can move through solid walls and pallets, so trying to block her with a pallet is not going to work. She's able to, well, not on PC anyway, on console it'll work. She's able to phase through solid buildings. The hag, she puts down phantasm traps on the ground, and if you run across one and set it off, it will scare you, and it'll put up an apparition of the hag, which she can teleport to if she's within the right range and hit you. She can come right at you, and the hag comes up, like that. If she's not close enough to you, she can't teleport unless she's running a specific add-on that lets her. But it will scare the crap out of you when she just pops up and hits you. The doctor, this is my wife's favorite killer. He has 2 stances. He is the only killer that has 2 different stances when he's chasing you. One is treatment phase, and the other one is punishment phase. In treatment phase, he walks around with his hand up and he shocks the ground to drive you insane. If you are within his terror radius, your madness level goes up. If he shocks you with his direct hit of the shock, your madness level goes way up. And then he switches to punishment mode, which he pulls out his weapon, which my guy has got the customized bat, and hits you with the bat to take you down. But as he's shocking you, your madness level is going up. Throughout the match, you will see hallucinations of the doctor, and the hallucinations tell him where you are. You will scream periodically, going insane, which also tells him where you are. And if you are in Madness Tier 3, you cannot heal, sabotage, repair, or interact with anything until you snap out of it, which means you have to take, I think it's 10 seconds to snap out of it. And there's skill checks that you got to hit in order to snap out of it. Otherwise, you will scream and alert him to where you are. Michael, in my opinion, is by far one of the fastest moving killers that this game has. He's slowed down whenever he's stalking, but his is Evil Within is his power. Tier 1, he has hardly no terror radius, which means he can walk around a corner and be right up on you, and you wouldn't even know he was there if you're not panning your camera around to look. Evil Within 2, he has a smaller terror radius, but it's not a huge one. But he lunges a little bit farther and he moves a little bit faster. When he gets to Evil Within 3, he has a normal terror radius. He can one-shot you when he hits you, because you're suffering from the exposed status. And depending on what add-ons he has, he can also kill you in Evil Within 3 if he's got the right add-ons. Whether you're healthy, injured, or dying, he can kill you. But he has to have the add-ons in order to do that. His lunge is also a lot farther as well, which means he can be halfway from you, or half the speed from you, and still hit you with his lunge in Evil Within 3. He's increasingly brutal. But he has to stalk you. He has to stalk all the survivors. I don't think he can get to Evil Within 3 by stalking one survivor. He has to stalk multiple to get there. The Huntress, I played as her earlier. Her power is the hatchet. She hums throughout the match as well, so her terror radius is preceded by her humming. You can hear her humming before you hear the heartbeat. But she has hatchets that she carries on her belt, and she throws those hatchets, and there are people on PC that can throw those hatchets across the map and hit someone. They're that good with her on PC. The Nurse and the Huntress are the killers to use if you're running PC and you're really good with them. On console, they suck. Cannibal, he is almost like the Hillbilly. He has a chainsaw. The only difference is he doesn't run in a straight line. He has a chainsaw, and when you power his chainsaw and let go of it, he literally starts swinging it in front of him, and he gets a small speed boost when he's coming at you with it, and he can down every survivor in front of him. The hillbilly, once he hits a survivor, he can only hit one. He can't hit everybody. The hillbilly can down all 4 survivors at once with the swing of his chainsaw. Freddy, he starts in his own dream world. His power is Dream Demon. What he does is he walks around and he has to click on you with his power and put you to sleep. Once you fall asleep, you can see him. You cannot see him unless you're asleep. Once you're in his world, he can hit you. He can't hit you if you're awake. So he has to put you asleep to touch you. He chases you around after putting you asleep, and then he hits you. Once you've been hooked, you wake up. Or if someone wakes you up, like you get to someone, like you lost him in the dream world, and you find someone running around, they can wake you up and get you out of the dream world. If you are too far away from him and you're in the dream world, he can see your aura of where you are. The pig is the only killer that we have right now that can crouch. She has no terror radius when she's crouched, which means she can literally come right up on you and you wouldn't even know it if you're not looking. Same with Michael. But she has a dash attack, so she dashes out. It's an ambush attack. She ambushes out of her her crouch, and she can hit you and make you run. Like, she can hit you from a good part of ways. But once she's downed you, her power is actually the reverse bear trap. She puts them on your head in the down position, and then she can take you to the hook or leave you there, or whatever she wants to do. Once a generator is repaired, the reverse bear trap is active. You now have a specific amount of time to get to each of the saw boxes. They're called macabres, but they have jigsaw on it. And you have to search the boxes to find the key to unlock your bear trap. Generally, there's 4 macabre boxes, and only one of them has the key for your bear trap. So you can search the box and Jigsaw laugh at you because your key's not in there. You got to go to another one. If your timer runs out before you get that bear trap off, it will kill you. If you try to run through the exit gates with that bear trap on, it will kill you. I'm not sure if they fixed it or not with the new in-game collapse. It used to be you could go through the hatch with the bear trap on, but I don't know if they fixed it now because of the in-game collapse. The clown has a afterpiece tonic. What he does is he can throw it at you, and if you are hit by his tonic, you suffer from a hallucinogenic drunken state, which slows you down for him to catch up to you and hit you. Pretty much that's all there is to his. He's like the most boringest power they got. The spirit, she has a phase walk. She is constantly glitchy while you're playing against her, so you never know, like, is she going this way, is she going that way, because since she's a ghost, she phases in and out. Makes it hard to tell where she's going. Her phase walk lets her leave a husk of herself in one spot, walk across the map until her phase shifting wears off, and catch someone off guard. If you are running or if you leave red scratch marks, which all survivors leave red scratch marks when they run, she can follow the scratch marks to where you are and hit you. She cannot see you, but she can see the scratch marks when she is in her phase walking. Generally what spirits do is they phase walk from generator to generator and they just swing to hit somebody if they're there. Legion is the only killer that we have that technically runs. He is also the only killer there is that can vault over pallets. Every other killer has to break the pallet. He can break them, but he can vault over them if he's in a chase with his power called Feral Frenzy. When he's in Feral Frenzy, he runs super freaking fast, and he can, when he hits you with his knife, it puts on Deep Wounds effect, which if the Deep Wounds timer runs out before you mend yourself, you'll go into the dying state. Or if he hits you while you're in the Deep Wounds attack, it will kill you. It will put you in the dying state for him to pick you up and put you on the hook. When he's in his Feral Frenzy and he hits one person with his blade, it immediately lets him know if there are other survivors in the area. It like blinks on screen. There's a survivor over here that doesn't have the Deep Wounds effect, so he can go over there and hit them, because the whole point is you want to get the Deep Wounds effect on everybody and make them, you know, start mending themselves. He is a crowd-based killer, and it's really crazy. Not everyone does it the right way, though. And finally, we have the plague. Simply put, she pukes on you. She regurgitates a vile purge that infects everything it touches. Window vaults, pallets, generators, and survivors. If you are puked on enough, or your infection climbs and goes around, it's a little timer base that lets you see it, how infected you are. She can hit you with her regular attack and put you in a dying state. If you are able to lose her, whether your infection is high or not, her map always has cleansing wells. When you're up against her, there is no point in healing. All you have to do is go to a cleansing well, drink from the well, and it heals you and removes the infection. However, it also alerts her to which pool was just used, and she can go over there and get the corruption out of the pool that you just put in it. And now when she pukes on you, it doesn't infect you anymore. It automatically puts you in the injured state, and then if she hits you again, you're automatically in the dying state without ever having to touch you with her weapon. She is a complicated killer, but at the same time, an interesting one. My wife refuses to play this game anymore because of her. Because she has a puke phobia. And so she can't handle the fact of throw up. So, naturally, she's afraid of the plague. Anyway, give me a second. If you want to continue watching, I'm going to end the stream now because it's at 1 hour and 32. I'm going to start a new stream so it's not so long. So if you want to join back up, you're more than welcome to. And you can see some more gameplay. I'll actually go in and play some more without, explaining everything. But it's up to you.